BrightlingSource.com here, and today we're looking at a Laco pilot, and this is a World War II style German pilot watch, a Flieger style as they like to call it. Laco is one of the original 4 companies that was contracted by the German military to actually make pilot watches. So they are considered one of the so-called authentic makers of German pilot watches, along with WEMP, I don't know how to pronounce it, W-E-M-P-E, A. & Son, and IWC. So it's a pretty good company. Laco is still continues to make World War II style pilot watches, like this one here, the automatic pilot. And the original pilots were in the 47mm size and were designed to wear on the outside of flight jackets, whereas now they make smaller ones so you can wear them on your wrist, like this one, which is a not all that much smaller, but it is small, like at 42mm, but it does sit pretty large on the wrist. Actually, a really good size. I think, for me at least, the 42mm size is the best. My wrist is at about 6 3/4 inches in size. And this 42mm pilot is pretty cool. As you can see, the lugs are quite a bit different than they are in most watches. These are really thin lugs and they just kind of stick out. I actually really like the way this watch sits on the wrist. It has a neat look to it. Comes with 2 rivet straps. These are air cooled, so they're perforated on the back only, and they have channels through the side for the air to come out, so you're not as sweaty. It's kind of a neat design. It comes with 2 of these straps, one in black and one in brown. Really nice touch, I think. And I think they sell the straps for about $35 on the website if you buy them individually. They also have this double fold over, like NATO style almost, leather strap where it folds a couple times that goes on these watches really well. The rivets are pretty cool. I think the rivets give it a neat look. This one has the Swiss ETA 28-24-2 movement. Pretty standard issue movement for most watches. These are German made, not Swiss made. The looms are pretty good. They're not quite as good as some of the Swiss looms I've seen, but not bad. The crown, I really like the crown on this one. It's not like an onion crown. It's not a diamond crown. It's sort of like a half onion. Still has that cut sort of onion-looking thing on it. It's like a half onion. Screw down on this one. You can wind it, of course. Nice big loomed hands. Oh, let's change the date on it. The 20th. I haven't set the watch. But you can see this one is not the sterile dial version. There is a sterile dial version with no date, which is true to the original style, or at least more true to the original style, because the original pilot watches did not have the date and they were sterile. There was no logo on it. But now they say Laco by Lache. Not sure how it's pronounced. Get the focus here. So you can see it's all stainless steel, water resistant to 50 meters. Not much decoration on the dial, on the movement. I don't know how much they've modified the movements, but these watches, I think, retail or sell for $450-ish, because they do sell them mostly online. And there's not really a discount to be had. Sometimes they do have sales where they might come down to $400, but generally speaking, between $400 and $500. Pretty good for a all stainless watch, made in Germany, Swiss movement. There's a lot of other brands out there that make similar watches, like the De Beaufort ones and the Steinart, which is the same company. There's Eklund makes one as well, which I have, and there's a lot of guys out there using the Unitas movement and making their own. Torby, Wilson Watchworks, But the Laco one has one of the benefits of being probably the only really affordable budget watch, pilot watch from the original four. IWC and A are fairly expensive watches. So if you want something that's a little bit more authentic, check out the Laco. It's a really nice watch. This one has the mineral crystal and it's curved. You can replace it with a sapphire as well. The cost is €60 for the sapphire, but I believe the sapphire is flat. This one is curved. Originals were Hesalite, so yeah. Take a look at the Laco if you are interested in a World War II style Flieger. Alright, have a good one.